Just one.
Ma'am started.
My it is- who started?
Ma'am Krupa.
Kripa. Okay. So Kripa is recording. Okay, Kripa, you keep your mic open. Only you will keep your mic open, right? So we now go on to a new heading called Onomatopoeia, and in that we will be dealing with the exercise given on page 161, the chapter. Now, onomatopoeia basically means the various sounds that we associate ourselves. You can see this picture: flash, boom, crack. So all these sounds are onomatopoeias. Okay, I'll quickly read out. It is the imitation of a sound. That means more the way it looks or it appears to be. Okay, it sounds to be. Like for example, moo, sound of a cow. Then beep beep, sound of a car horn. So these kind of things. Slurp, bang, crash. So these are the words which have a sound effect, and that is why they are called onomatopoeias. You can read out all this, and then let's come on to this. Identify the onomatopic oh God, onomatopic. Mom and dad are home. Slam, slam, go the car doors. Underline slam, slam. Jangle, jangle, go the house keys. Jangle, jangle, underline. Jiggle, jiggle, go the keys in the door. Underline jiggle, jiggle. Quick goes the front door. Underline quick. Thumb, thumb, that is me running down the stairs. Thumb, thumb. Guess what? Mom and dad are home. So now there's a lovely poem in which whichever sound effects were there, we have underlined. Okay, so you can go through it, and this is one exercise coming to be. The following lines are taken from famous poems that use onomatopoeia. In each poem, circle all the onomatopic words that you see. If you have trouble finding the onomatopic words, try reading the poem out loud. Now let's see. The bells. Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night. So the sound effect of words, onomatopic word is tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Underline it, and that's it. Coming to next, fossils. At
Ma'am,
midnight
ma'am,
in museum hall. Yes.
Excuse me,
ma'am,
ma'am.
in our book,
Excuse me, ma'am.
this is not,
Ah, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am,
Ma'am, I
in
also
our
don't
book,
have
there
these
are only two
exercises.
exercises, A and B. A is the same one which is in your book, and B is a little different. It is said here
Yes, ma'am.
is a list of phonetic and something else is given.
Ma'am, our B exercise is as
Okay.
same as your C exercise.
Okay, just do one thing. Send me the photograph. Send me the photograph. Actually, today I forgot to bring my new book. So I'm just, since I don't want to waste your time, so I took out the old version of it and I'm doing it. So you can send me the image of the new one and I'll deal with it. I'm waiting for you to send me the image.
Ma'am, it's only admin. Ma'am, your group is only admin.
Are send, can you send in this group on Skype here? Otherwise, just read out the poem. Read out one of you. Kripa, read out the poem to me. Okay, Wahib has sent me the photo. Wait. I will manage. Hmm. Look at this slow network. It's taking time. रुक जा लड़के ये देखो कैसे भेज रहा है मुझे. So this is the same one. Next. Acha, this much. Okay. B exercise is this. Okay, they have not given you any other. Okay, got it. Just these two they have given you, right? Okay, no problem. So I have got this exercise here with me. I'll show you. Now in this D is I have a C exercise here. So since they have not given you any other example, let's quickly go through the examples. It will anyway be helpful to you. Now fossils. At midnight in the museum hall, the fossils gathered for a ball. There were no dreams or saxophones, but just the clatter of their bones. The word is clatter. Okay, so these are onomatopic words which we have just now underlined. Now coming on to the exercise C, which says that here are the list of some onomatopic words. That means the sound creating words or the words which are associated with kind of sounds. You are supposed to write a poem out of these using these few words. So you need not do this, just read out these words for yourself in the exam. If at all any teacher gives you, she will give you a poem and she'll ask you to pick out the onomatopic sounds. So for that, you need to know the onomatopic sounds. Coming to now, the leaves waved in the wind. Now, first, before I tell you and read out, let me just tell you personification means where you are taking any non living thing and idealizing it as a human, as if it was full of life. Clear? So, let me quickly tell you an idea or an animal is given human attributes. That means whatever idea I have in mind, I make it sound as if they are humans with life and soul in them. Clear? Just as one example is, can you see? The sky weeps. Now, here it is saying that has the ability to cry, which is a human quality. So, these kind of words which behave as if they are putting up life and soul to a non-living or any inhuman character, that is known as personification. Let us see the example A. Read these lines extracted from two poems that are personifications. Identify the words, phrases, lines that display personification. That means the lines which show that the particular thing has been compared to a human as if they are living. So the first line, have you a brook in underline a brook in your little heart. Number two, where bashful flowers blow, underline bashful flowers blow, and blushing birds go down to drink, underline blushing birds, and shadows tremble so, underline shadows tremble. Now here the birds don't blush, the shadows don't tremble like humans. So all these things have been personified and have been acting as personification. Coming to the next one. Two sunflowers move in the yellow room. Underline move in the yellow room. Can you see sunflowers moving around? No. Ah, William, there's weary of weather. Underline weary of weather. मतलब मौसम थक गया है. Said the sunflowers. Now sunflowers don't say anything, so underline said the sunflowers. Shining with dew, our traveling habits have tired us. Can you give us a
Excuse me,
room
ma'am.
with a view? That's it. Yes.
Ma'am, this poem is also not in our book.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Even if it is not, I will, while I'm setting up the paper, I will be only dealing with the main book, the one which is a revised edition, which is with me also. Clear? So don't worry about this. Now, here they have given you one personification is not merely a decorative device, but serves the purpose of giving deeper meaning to literary text. It adds vividness to expressions as we always look at the world from a human perspective. Writers and poets rely on personification to bring inanimate things to life so that their nature and actions are understood in a better way, because it is easier for us to relate to something that is human or which possesses human traits. Its use encourages us to develop a perspective that is new as well as creative. So here they have told you the detailed explanation what personification means. Personification वो है जिसमें हम ऐसी चीजें कंपेयर करते हैं जैसे कि कोई भी चीज को उठा के उसे ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी से कंपेयर कर देते हैं. Like the clouds were crying, they were weeping. Actually, it was raining. But weeping clouds, do the clouds really weep? No, humans weep. So it appeared as if the clouds were weeping when they were raining heavily. So this gives a deeper meaning to the poem or to the extract. Coming to the exercise, based on the examples you just read, write at least 6 to 8 lines using the technique of personification. Again, this will not be given. If at all it is given, you can just write a weeping cloud or a trembling shadow, something like this. Write 2, 3 examples. But basically, they'll give you a paragraph and they'll ask you to pick out the personification words. Next, we come on to oxymoron, the third heading. Now, oxymoron, this literary device is called oxymoron. It's a figure of speech in which two opposite ideas are joined to create an effect. Like example, she is regularly irregular. अब now here regularly and irregular मतलब वो अक्सर मतलब ज्यादातर नहीं आती है irregular है. So regularly irregular. Did you get it? Two things are just the opposite and they are used to make the things more effective. Like supposing silence whistles. Silence means सन्नाटा. Whistles means सीटी बजाना. जो सन्नाटा है वो सीटी बजा रहा है. Whistles. So this is a just opposite. Just see these. In order to lead, you must walk behind. See, किसी को आगे lead करने के लिए पीछे चलना पड़ता है. Two ideas, they are very meaningful, but then oxymoron is used. That means just the two opposite ideas are joined. Cruel kindness. How can the kindness be cruel? But then cruel kindness, living death. Okay, so these are the oxymorons. Okay, the word oxymoron in itself, mm, an oxymoron, it comes from the ancient Greek word oxymoron, a compound of the words oxys, meaning sharp or keen, and moron means dull or stupid. See, oxys is meaning sharp and keen, and whereas moron means dull. Therefore, it means something akin to wise foolishness. Okay, let's come on to the exercises. I don't know if you have them, but if you don't have them, no problem. At least they will be a help in the exam. I will only give the work from the book which is given to us, the new version. Exercise A, read this extract from a poem by Lord Tennyson and identify the oxymorons used. Now, first line, the shackles of love strained him. Underline, shackles of love strained. His honor rooted, his dishonored stood. Underline, honor rooted in dishonored stood. And faith unfaithful. Underline, faith unfaithful kept him falsely true. Underline, falsely true. I find no peace in all my war is I find no peace and all my war is done. I fear and hope. I burn and freeze like ice. Underline, burn and freeze like ice. I flee above the wind, yet I cannot rise. So coming to the next B exercise, there are oxymorons used in each of these sentences. Identify them. The first one is love-hate relationship. Number 2 is virtual reality. Number 3 is paid volunteers. Number 4 is exact estimate. Number 5 is friendly fire. Number 6 is absolutely unsure. Number 7, agreed to disagree. Number 8, regularly irregular. See. Number 9, alone in a crowd. Number 10, unbiased opinion. Got it? Now, prefixes and suffixes. You are supposed to read all these, and let me tell you the meaning of prefixes and suffixes. Prefix means, that means a basic word is given to you and you add in front of that basic word some words. Those are called prefixes. And then the basic word is given to you and you add something behind to that word, that is called suffix. Now a prefix is added in front. Supposing the basic word is happy, so a prefix would be added unhappy. Okay, un is a prefix. Then complain is a basic word. Ing is added as a suffix, complaining. Clear? So we come on to the exercises. Add prefix. Basically, they want the meaning also. Miss means wrong. In the exam, the meaning might not be asked. Miss means wrong. And the two words you have made out of it is misbehave, misjudge. If you know of any better, you can do it. I'm clicking a photograph and sending this to you. Okay? Everything clear? Or you can take a screenshot if you want to. Please take a screenshot.